أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على Muhammad wa Anbiya Ajma'een. We start by seeking refuge in the Most High. We start in the name of the Most High. All praise belongs to the Most High. And we send peace and blessings upon the last messenger, Muhammad, and all of the prophets and messengers of God. And may the peace and blessing of the Most High, of the Almighty, be upon you all. So this is a message of love. A message of love to my people, the so-called blacks of the Caribbean and of North and South America. So, it has become clear to those who have eyes to see that we are the remnants, we are the scattered children of Israel. Yes, we are the children of Jacob, and as the Muslims call him, Yaqub. And I'm addressing you today because it has also become clear that my people are in a very bad situation. Just look around the world and look what's going on with us. Look what's happening to us and look what we're doing to ourselves. And you will see that much work needs to be done. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the proof for who we are. The proof that we are the children of Israel. So if you was to open Deuteronomy 28, verse 64, you will read, "And the Lord will scatter you among all peoples, from one end of the earth to the other, and there you shall serve other gods, gods of wood and gods of stone, which neither you nor your forefathers had known." Verse 65, "And among these nations you shall find no respite, and there shall be no resting place for the sole of your foot. But the Lord will give you there a trembling heart and failing eyes and a languishing soul." Verse 66, "Your life shall hang in doubt before you. Night and day you shall be in dread and have no assurance of your life." So my challenge to you, the viewer, read Deuteronomy 28, read the curses and ask yourself, who could this possibly be speaking about? What people on the face of the earth today fit these curses? And I'm sure you can only conclude with one people. Only one people fit these curses today. Other evidences that we have for who we are archaeological, scientific and cultural. But I will leave off those proofs for another video. That is not my intention today. But my intention is to explain why we are in this disastrous situation we find ourselves, and to explain how we can get out of this situation. So some people believe we have a lack of unity and a lack of financial assets. But the truth of what's happening to us is simple. We are cursed. We are cursed by the Most High. And the reason we are cursed is because we have a covenant. We are born into a covenant with the Most High. And we've not fulfilled that covenant. We have broken that covenant. Our forefathers broke that covenant. And we are suffering the consequences of that. And we continue to break that covenant. And we continue to suffer the consequences of breaking the covenant. So how do we fix this curse? Well, most importantly, we have to return to the Most High. We have to submit to the Most High. We have to build up the relationship with the Most High. We have to follow His laws, statutes and commandments, as this is the covenant which we can't escape. This covenant is forever. It's been made with our forefathers and it will continue until the day of judgment. We can't escape this. We cannot fight this. This is us. And this is a great honour and a great privilege. So, what does it mean to be a Hebrew? What does it mean to be an Israelite? To be a Hebrew, to be an Israelite is not a religion. I'll repeat. Being a Hebrew is not a religion. It is an identity. It is your identity. It is your culture. It is your history. It's who you are. It's who your ancestors are, and it's your tribe. A Hebrew, he might be a Christian, he could be a Muslim, he could be even an atheist. Now, what I want you to consider is what I've come to realize and what I've come to know is that the Most High sent a revelation to mankind and specifically also to us. And this revelation is called Al-Quran, the Quran. And in this revelation, He addresses us many times directly, an honor which He doesn't even give to the family of the Prophet Muhammad. In the Quran, He says, Muhammad, tell your family. But when speaking to the children of Israel, He says, oh, children of Israel. So for example, in chapter 2, verse 40 to 47, the Quran reads, O children of Israel, remember my favour which I bestowed upon you, and fulfill my covenant upon you, that I will fulfill your covenant from me, and be afraid of only me, and believe in what I have sent down, this Quran, confirming that which is already with you, the Torah, and be not the first to disbelieve in it, and do not exchange my signs for a small price, and fear only me. And do not mix truth with falsehood, or conceal the truth while you know it, and establish prayer, and give charity, and bow down along with those who bow down in obedience. Do you order righteousness of the people and forget to practice it yourselves? While you recite the scripture, then will you not reason? And seek help through patience and prayer. And indeed it is difficult except for those humbly submissive to God, who are certain that they will meet their Lord and that they will return to Him. O children of Israel, remember my favour which I bestowed upon you, exalting you above all nations. And in chapter 5 verse 12, and Allah had already taken a covenant from the children of Israel, and we delegated from among them 12 leaders. And Allah said, I am with you if you establish prayer and give charity and believe in my messengers and support them and loan Allah a goodly loan. I will surely remove from you your misdeeds and admit you to gardens beneath which rivers flow. But whoever of you disbelieves after this has certainly strayed from the soundness of the way. So my people, to break this curse, we have to establish monotheism, which is sincere worship to the true God, the God of your forefathers, Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. And we can do this through Islam, because Islam is the last revelation and it's part of our covenant to follow the last revelation and to follow the messengers of God. And Muhammad is the messenger of God. So my people, remember, there's a way for us back to the Most High. May the peace and blessings of God be upon you.